Today's episode is Corduroy Reads Alphabet Adventure, Alphabet Mystery, and Alphabet Rescue, and this is requested by West Thomas 3381. Enjoy the show.
It is 8 p.m. and you two have school tomorrow, so I would like for you to brush your teeth and put on your pajamas and get ready for bed so you can have a good night's sleep, and I will tuck you both in and also will even tuck my new babies Jack and Everest in bed.
Okay, Lisa.
Okay, Lisa.
That is a good bear and a good boy. And now up on off to bed so you can have a good night's sleep. Hey Moppy, before I tuck Corduroy, Patrick, William, Jack and Everest into bed while they are getting ready for bed, let's see what's on TV.
Good idea, Lisa. Let's watch some TV.
We interrupt you with breaking news earlier this afternoon. This afternoon, there was a kid stealing his dad's work car and driving it to GameStop to buy Super Mario Bros. Wonder and a Nintendo Switch, and this kid was blocking the intersection where Adams Lane and US Highway 1 cross each other. Let's watch this footage to see how bad it is.
Pull right up ahead.
Gosh darn.
Eric Cartman.
Stop this car right now. Stop this
right now.
Why are you following me?
Hey, let me off the Corbeil school bus. Are you serious?
Scott,
get him.
Get him.
Get him.
Scott.
Eric Cartman, what the heck?
Grab him.
Hey, open the door. Eric Cartman, are you serious? Come on, get on the Corbeil school bus. We got to catch up on him.
You see, the kid also even bought himself a soft drink from McDonald's and used it to splat on his mother when she was trying to stop the kid from what it was doing, and then his mother was screaming back on the family Corbeil school bus. And the kid's older brother was trying to get him to open the door and get out of his dad's work car, but the kid refused and then drove off to GameStop, and the kid's older brother was rushing to the car to stop the kid, and it was out of their sight. But luckily the family continued to go after their kid to get the father's work car back and get the kid. And now to our guests, Patrick Animate and the cashier of GameStop at the GameStop with the Our News Lady.
Thank you, news reporter Davis. We have our two guests, Patrick Animate, the principal of Future Generation Daycare at Chamberlain University North Brunswick, New Jersey campus. So, Mr. Cashier, what does that naughty boy who stole his dad's work car and drive it here to GameStop and block the intersection where Adams Lane and US Highway 1 cross each other look like?
Well, the naughty kid who stole his dad's work car and drove it here to GameStop was wearing a teal toboggan hat, red coat, yellow mittens, brown pants, and black shoes, and when his dad and older brother got him, he was throwing a crazy temper tantrum wanting his game and Nintendo Switch, and due to some kids stealing their parents' vehicle and drive it to GameStop, we will shut down all GameStop locations and repurpose all GameStop buildings into brand new Boston Market locations as part of Boston Market's comeback and help Boston Market grow strong and successful. And we are also having a new law that all playrooms must only have toys, books such as Little Golden Books, school supplies such as prop-accurate Blue's Clues handy-dandy notebooks, chalkboards, board games, and non-controversial Disney movies like Snow White and Pinocchio. No video game consoles, no video games, and no dry erase boards. And we will also make a new law for only people ages 18 and up to buy video game consoles and video games in both brick-and-mortar stores and online. So this problem will never ever happen again. And we are also having a new law for all elementary schools and daycare centers to have green chalkboards and electric mechanical wall bells in Corbeil school buses and other school buses with a new modern electric stop arms, and only having kind-spirited stuff such as Walt Disney's animated films Snow White and Pinocchio instead of dry erase boards and Bogan Multicom 2000 systems, and mean-spirited media like Foster's Home, for Imaginary Friends and the Powerpuff Girls because of Frankie Foster. Yelling and screaming and making freaky spiky eyelashes and triangular eyes when she gets mad, which makes kids cry and remind them of mean teachers in schools. And I know it is okay to get mad, but it is never okay to yell, scream, make freaky spiky eyelashes and triangular eyes, and do other mean scary stuff while getting mad. And Bogan Multicom 2000 has mean-spirited bell tones that are haunted chimes that sound like a steam whistle, which scares people extremely bad and make them not want to go to school. And dry erase markers like Expo markers have extremely bad dangerous chemicals and fumes in them, whereas dustless chalks are entirely safe and non-toxic. Especially they make jumbo chalks that are easy to hold and hard to break for children under 3 years old. And we want all schools to be safe and kind-spirited. So we now have outlawed punishment days, which are when parents are mean to their kids and destroy their toys and belongings, because nobody deserves to have their toys and belongings destroyed. And all of parents who destroy their kids' toys and belongings will all be placed under arrest by Mr. Plod, and the police officers will send all of the broken toys and belongings to repair shops and have them mended and give them back to their rightful owners, the kids.
Thank you, Mr. Cashier. So Patrick Animate, aka Principal Patrick of Future Generation Daycare of Chamberlain University North Brunswick, New Jersey campus, do you know who is that naughty boy who stole his dad's work car and drove it here to GameStop and blocked the intersection where Adams Lane and US Highway 1 cross each other?
Yes, I do know who that kid is. The kid who stole his dad's work car and drove it here to GameStop and blocked the intersection where Adams Lane and US Highway 1 cross each other is Eric Cartman, the naughty boy from South Park. I am super duper mad at him for stealing his dad's work car and driving it here to GameStop and blocking the intersection where Adams Lane and US Highway 1 cross each other. Especially, I have received a call from his mother Leanne for me to give more accurate Blue's Clues handy dandy notebooks for his at-home detention. So he will write a lot of sentences in his accurate Blue's Clues handy dandy notebooks as his punishment for all of the bad things he has done. And Leanne even gave me the copy of Super Mario Bros. Wonder and the Nintendo Switch Eric Cartman has taken here at GameStop after her family date night at the Green Turtle, and I was gift wrapping the Nintendo Switch and the copy of Super Mario Bros. Wonder for Corduroy, since he is doing a good job at school all the time, and if he does a good job tomorrow, Karen Miller, Marianne Fisher, and I will give the Nintendo Switch and the copy of Super Mario Bros. Wonder to him and have his family set up the Nintendo Switch in their living room for their family to play. And good thing that Eric Cartman's family have grounded Eric Cartman for all of the bad things that he has done, like always.
Thank you, Patrick Animate. Now back to news reporter Davis.
Thank you, News Lady Nancy. Well, that's all of the information we needed earlier this afternoon, and now back to our regular programming.
Eric Cartman is such a naughty boy, especially today. He stole his dad's work car and drove it to GameStop and was blocking the intersection where Adams Lane and US Highway 1 cross each other. How dare he did all of that?
Yeah, Eric Cartman needs to be ashamed of himself for all of the bad things he has done, and we are super duper mad at him.
Yes, we are super duper mad at Eric Cartman. You are right, Moppy.
But it is a good thing that Eric Cartman's family always have ground him for all of the bad things he has done.
Yes, it is, Moppy. And now it is time to tuck my newborn babies Jack and Everest in while Corduroy and Patrick William are still brushing their teeth after they put on their jommies on. Good night, Jack and Everest, my sweet babies. I will see you in the morning. Good night, Corduroy and Patrick Williams. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Lisa.
Good night, Lisa.
Have fun at school today.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
And as for you, Corduroy, your teachers are having a good surprising reward for you if you do a good job like you and Patrick William always do. But don't tell Eric Cartman about this or he will get all mad.
Okay, Lisa, I will not tell Eric Cartman my surprising reward and I will keep it closed until when I get home so Eric Cartman will not get mad at me for getting a reward, whereas Eric Cartman is punished for all of the bad things he has done.
That's such a good boy, Corduroy, and so is Patrick William. The Future Generation Daycare School Bus is here. Have fun.
Bye, Lisa. See you after school.
Thank you, William Animate, for driving us to school. We love when you take us teachers to school.
You are welcome, Marianne Fisher, and you are excited for another exciting day at school.
Yes, we are excited for another exciting day at school.
Okay, I will let you people in before the bells ring.
Attention class, head inside of the building and straight inside our classrooms before the bells ring. Mrs. Fisher and I will meet you in the building in the entrance to our classroom with a safety half wall with Dutch doors dividing our classroom from its entrance.
Ugh. Another stupid wasteful day at school. Here I go again.
We still have some minutes until when the bells ring.
When you walk in the classroom, make sure you hang your backpack on the hooks on this half wall and gather your school belongings.
This school is even worse than South Park Elementary, which is my school in the show South Park, and I have to be held back all the way back to daycare and get grounded on a daily basis for all of my bad actions on the TV show South Park.
Eric Cartman, get in the classroom right now and take your seat before the bells ring.
Fine. Whatever, I will get in this stupid classroom and take my seat.
Don't you ever talk back to your teacher like that, or it will be a timeout, and if you continue to do so you will be sent to Principal Patrick's office. And especially Principal Patrick have told us that you stole your dad's work car and drove to GameStop and to buy Super Mario Bros. Wonder and a Nintendo Switch. You need to be ashamed of yourself, Eric Cartman.
I agree with you, Marianne. You need to be ashamed of yourself for all of the bad things you have done. Now the school bells have rung. Let's start with our first subject of the day, which is reading.
Today Corduroy will be reading Alphabet Adventure, Alphabet Mystery, and Alphabet Rescue by Audrey Wood and Bruce Wood. So Corduroy, come up to the board and read your books to the whole class.
All right, my friends, we will first read Alphabet Adventure. Next we will read Alphabet Mystery. And finally, we are going to read Alphabet Rescue.
Well done, Corduroy, for reading Alphabet Adventure, Alphabet Mystery, and Alphabet Rescue and teaching my whole entire class the alphabet in their correct order and teaching people who to read, and you are one smart bear. You should be proud of yourself. Good job, Corduroy.
Also, Principal Patrick has a special present for you for doing a good job in your class, and don't open your present until when you get home or our naughty angry student Eric Cartman will be very mad at you.
Thank you, Mrs. Miller and Mrs. Fisher, for congratulating on how well I was reading Alphabet Adventure, Alphabet Mystery, and Alphabet Rescue and teaching the whole entire class the alphabet and its correct order and how to read. And I will not open my special present from Principal Patrick until when I get home.
You're welcome, and you may now go to his office for your reward.
Yay! I am excited to get my reward.
So Corduroy, what brings you in my office today?
Today in reading class I read Alphabet Adventure, Alphabet Mystery, and Alphabet Rescue to my whole entire class and taught my whole entire class the alphabet and its correct order and taught my whole class how to read and write.
Good job, Corduroy, for reading Alphabet Adventure, Alphabet Mystery, and Alphabet Rescue to your whole entire class and teaching your whole entire class the alphabet in its correct order and teaching your whole entire class who to read and write. For this I am giving a reward, and the reward is a secret present for you, but don't open the present until when you get home or our angry naughty student Eric Cartman will be very mad at you.
Thank you, Principal Patrick, and I promise not to open my present or reveal my present until when I get home.
You're welcome. Now I release you back to class to finish up your wonderful day here at school.
Good job, Corduroy, for reading Alphabet Adventure, Alphabet Mystery, and Alphabet Rescue to your whole entire class, teaching your whole class the alphabet and its proper order, and teaching your whole class how to read and write at school today. You should be proud of yourself for how well are you doing.
For this you are ungrounded and grounded 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 and grounded. Now let's open your special present from Principal Patrick to see what it is.
Of course I will, and I am excited to see what's inside it. Wow, Super Mario Bros. Wonder and a Nintendo Switch for the whole entire family for this living room. This is awesome.
You are right, Corduroy, it is an awesome reward, and especially on the news last night I heard that Eric Cartman gave this copy of Super Mario Bros. Wonder and this Nintendo Switch to Principal Patrick as a special present for you. According to that, your copy of Super Mario Bros. Wonder and your Nintendo Switch was originally bought by Eric Cartman when he stole his dad's work car and drove it to GameStop. But good thing he is grounded and getting a ton of prop accurate Blue's Clues handy dandy notebooks from Principal Patrick as he's at home detention.
Lisa and I will set the Nintendo Switch in the living room so we can all play Super Mario Bros. Wonder as a whole family, especially now there is a new law that playrooms must only have toys, school supplies such as prop-accurate Blue's Clues handy-dandy notebooks, books such as Little Golden Books, chalkboards, board games, and non-controversial Disney movies such as Snow White and Pinocchio, and no video games, no video game consoles, and no dry erase boards. Let's all play Super Mario Bros. As a family video game night.
Yay, we are excited to play Super Mario Bros. Wonder as a family.
Here are more prop-accurate Blue's Clues handy-dandy notebooks from Principal Patrick as your punishment for stealing my work car and drive it to GameStop. And now write your gosh darn sentences in your prop-accurate Blue's Clues handy-dandy notebooks right now. Uck. Whatever. Hey, don't you dare talk back at me, mister. Write your darn sentences now.
Okay, Dad. I got a notebook out.